Okay, good evening, traders. Monday, June 7th, and very interesting day for gold and silver. Gold came very close to making a new high, and finally, what I've been saying for the last few weeks is it looks like it's going to pan out. We got a close of gold at 1240.40 on the futures contract. It was up $20.60, 1.69%. And this is with a strong rising dollar. You have the stochastic is 71.65, so it's getting a little bit overbought, but it looks like it still has some room to run. I'm anticipating that the previous high of roughly let me get the exact figure here. The previous high was 1248.30, so we're looking to have 1248.30 taken out, make a run towards 1300 at least in the near term here. We have a bullish crossover on the MACD above the zero line, so we're looking to potentially make a higher high on the MACD, and this could be a pretty nice bull run with all the crazy stuff going on with the sovereign debt problems, and U.S. economy is slowing down now with the disaster employment data on Friday. So it looks like Obama is starting to talk about a possible stimulus too. There might be some quantitative easing in the eurozone. So basically, currencies are getting trashed across the world, and right now I think the stock markets may be able to find a bottom here, just because there's going to be so much money printing. That just because of the amount of dollars that are going to be created, it could we could wind up getting the bounce to 1150, or like I said, you could still make new highs going to 1250, 1300, or you can go to the 1500 area, and then you could have a correction later on once all these inflationary pressures really kill whatever positive things have been going on in the economy in this somewhat weak recovery. Silver market today also had a bullish engulfing candle. It closed at 1817. It was up 74 cents, up 4.25%. Friday was a big down day. Actually closed below the 100-day moving average. It was only a few pennies. So I wanted to put a video over the weekend, but I was kind of busy. Was out a lot, and but I was really concerned about today's trading. As far as my positions, I was probably going to take out of the silver position if it closed again below the 100-day moving average. But today it snapped right back up. Looks like it hit the 45-day at 1828 was the high for today, and it pulled back a little bit off there. Maybe just it had a huge run. I guess it's going to wait and see what happens for tomorrow. Maybe the dollar will finally pull back. It's pulling back right now. I'm seeing in evening trade right now, the euro is 119.54 right now as I speak at 9:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have the Australian dollar is rallying pretty hard, and the Canadian dollar is also rallying pretty hard. So I'm looking for the dollar to finally pull back, and I think that this is going to really propel gold to new highs, and I think that silver is going to also make a run at its previous recent high in the low 19 areas. It's going to take that out, and then it's going to make a run for 23.50. And next I'm going to talk about Pan American Silver. It had a good update again today. It closed at 24.93, but it had basically the body of the candle was outside of the body of the candle on Friday's down day. It tested the 100-day moving average. It bounced off it, had good volume, and looks like there's a positive divergence now on the RSI. You got the MACD histogram after ticking down has reversed that momentum, and now it's got positive momentum. Looking for a close above 25.48, or to confirm the bullishness. You got the 18 may cross to the downside if we don't get an update tomorrow. It's 25.52, and in 45 days 25.51. I got the stochastic is 35 and 38, and it's still black line is still kind of pointing down, but the momentum is up. So you got some conflicting things here. Just a lot of buyers today in the SLV. You can see the volume. You had 14.3 million shares traded after the big down day. You bounced right back up, and it's looking. I think the gold market is going to carry this market higher, which is very encouraging. Basically, people are trying to get into anything other than any of the currencies of the world. The dollar was getting the safe haven kind of play, but gold was meanwhile rallying along with the dollar. Now I think what's going to happen is you're going to say there's going to be a narrowing down of choices between the dollar and gold, and I think people are going to say, hey, I would rather own gold than the dollar. Dollar may be better than the euro, but the euro's trash. So and the dollar's not too much better. So gold is definitely the better option, and silver, being as it's been a laggard, people might start going into that because that's a cheaper metal too. It's also precious metal. It's a little more scarce than gold, and a little bit of buying interest in the silver market by the masses can really drive this market higher. And I'm looking to possibly make a run at 30, a little bit longer term, possibly towards the end of this year. So tomorrow, you already have confirmation in the gold market. You haven't made new highs yet, but like I said, you have the bullish MACD crossover. The Bollinger Band is starting to go up. The top Bollinger Band is 1250, so that if you hit that, you will make a new high. And the silver market's a little bit of a laggard, but it's definitely was very positive that it was up so much today. Meanwhile, copper, oil, steel stocks were all getting hit, which are industrial metals. So silver was basically trading based on its precious nature. So next chart I'm going to look at is the U.S. dollar index, which is the USD dollar sign. I'm going to look at the UUP, which is the dollar bull fund, and we still got a negative divergence on the MACD. Again, the dollar was up. The UUP was up 6 cents, or 0.23%. The volume has been decreasing on this up move, so that is not bullish. The stochastic is very overbought. It's 94 or 92 reading, and the MACD histogram has been ticking down, but the price has still been rising. So what you want to see in this chart is you want to see it pull back to the 25.45 area, and you want to see that support fail. And you want to see that MACD, the black line cross the red line to the downside. I think it's going to happen. You got a lot of negative divergences here, and this jives along with the theory that all currencies are trash, and the dollar is very extended. And in the meantime, maybe some of the euro and Canadian dollar, some of these other currencies should bounce a little bit, as the dollar's been up. Was at the 73 level earlier late winter 2009. And now it's you're looking at a dollar that's 88, so it's a huge move in a very short period of time. And basically, Bernanke is not defending the dollar at all. So I'm looking for the dollar to pull back a little bit and give back some of its gains, and then the market's going to bounce. From there, I guess I have to see how the economy looks, after this bounce, and how the charts look, and see whether we are going to make new highs, or if we're going to make that right shoulder and then just come really crashing down, and probably towards the end of the summer, and then into the fall. So this is the trading plan. You always got to have a plan. You got to have an exit plan. PAAS, basically you're still in a neutral camp. My call is a little bit more of a like a longer term call, but really to get seriously bullish, you want to see across that 18-day moving average, which is 25. Also the support resistance area of on the hourly, which is around 25.50. It's also an important area, and you want to see across that and close above it, and hopefully on high volume. And also it should coincide with silver also getting back above its 18-day moving average. So this is what I have to say about the markets right now, and I'm going to try and make a video again tomorrow and discuss everything, because we're in the midst of what I think is potentially a big move, and you want to make sure that you really pay attention to these markets, because they're getting, it's pretty volatile swings, and you have to really pay attention to what's going on, because you could have big swings in both directions. So anyway, good luck trading, and thanks for listening to my videos.